Okay, where do we even start? Oh my god, it's quite tight.
Like sewers.
We're getting absolutely screwed.
It just makes sense.
This is really disgusting. Adventure begins now.
And we actually got pulled over by the police.
Okay, now we're in Da Nang.
The story of how we got here is one hell of a story.
First, on the tickets there was a wrong address to wait for the bus.
Turns out the ticket that we received from 12 Go were actually pointing to a location which was a warehouse owned by that company, not the actual departure point. The actual departure point was 13 minutes of walk away from where we were. But walking with 30 kilos of luggage on your back under 35 degrees Celsius.
We just realized only a little bit too late that the company we took is actually really badly rated. The bus looks really narrow and tight, which is going to be painful.
Too late, we already bought the ticket, we need to board. So then we finally departed for Da Nang.
So we actually chose this company because we wanted to make sure that there was a toilet, which is right there. And we didn't think it through because we just saw 3 rows of beds and we said, oh, okay, that must be fine. Yeah, it's quite tight, to say the least. No room to put my bag. And here my feet are good. I can stretch, but yeah, it's not gonna be luxury.
But at first, it seemed fine. We've been used to worse with planes and sleeping on planes. Or so we thought.
So yeah, when we were driving, they were so fast and there was like race of buses, I don't know why.
Because our bus driver wanted to get done with this job as soon as possible.
Like there was this space between 2 big buses.
He would pass by super speed. The car would then get mad. He would like honk like crazy. And then he would speed up just to get on the same level as our bus. Honk again, go up. It just, oh my god. And we actually got pulled over by the police. The driver didn't even get off his seat. The road guy got out, got into an argument with the police guy. The bus just continued going forward and then the guy just jumped back into the bus and then they sped up.
I mean, that's just your average police interaction, right?
We're about 3 hours and a half in. It's kind of cold because they blast the aircon on all the time. But yeah, we have those blankets to cover ourselves, so it's not that bad. The only thing bad is that we haven't eaten in like 6-7 hours. So we're kind of really starving right now. But yeah, hopefully they do a stop soon and we will be able to fetch food.
No, but more on that later.
Luckily, we came prepared with some snacks, but this is not enough.
Now, here is a quick survival recipe for you. All you need is a pack of instant noodles. You're gonna first take the seasoning pack, pour everything inside the ramen noodle pack, break the noodles into smaller bits, then you're gonna take the pack, shake it vigorously, and then you're good to enjoy your ramen crisps.
See you next episode for some more survival tips.
About 4 hours in, how are you feeling?
Pretty okay. Just be scrolling. We had a little snack, so it's okay. Just I don't want to drink to go to the toilet here.
Which is a legitimate concern, because the video doesn't render it well, but the bus would shake left and right all the time, making it really hard to piss. And obviously, since some people are going to try pissing standing, it's going to make a huge mess in the bathroom.
So this is what we're working with. It's super shaky. It's actually really hard to piss even sitting, so I am not gonna do the devil and try to piss while standing.
because it's an absolute mess. And it is quite the adventure.
Then came this dinner pause.
Kind of getting fucked over by the bus company, and we have to like buy some really overpriced sandwiches. Can you believe like this is €1 while they are having a proper lunch and we're getting absolutely screwed? It's total bullshit. This is really disgusting. I was trying to give a fair review of that bus company, and apparently if you don't mention that you actually want to eat, they don't provide food.
It just makes sense that if we're going to stay on the bus for 20 hours, we need to eat. It just makes sense.
And so the only option is to pick up food from the other vendors, which are obviously not labeled with price so that they can scam you.
Since this is in the middle of nowhere and people don't have any other options.
So I'm left with my poor excuse of a sandwich.
Thank God I had this with me.
Alright, it's currently 8 p.m. We're around 9 to 10 hours in. I'm exhausted. I am really hungry. And I'm really pissed. But I'm trying to stay positive.
But that positive energy was about to get shattered for good.
Hopefully the night isn't too bad.
And sure, that night wasn't too bad, because we didn't get the chance to actually sleep it on the bus.
We planned to sleep on the bus and then, just arrive during broad daylight, enjoy the day, and then be able to check in on our Airbnb. We arrived 6 hours early.
The bus driver rode so recklessly that he arrived 6 hours before schedule, and he dropped us off in the middle of nowhere, like a good 40 minutes by car away from Da Nang.
When they woke up Baptiste at 2 a.m. to get off the bus, they didn't even care about me, and when I take a little too much time to pack up my stuff, they actually were starting to go, and I was like, oh god, Baptiste already off the bus.
I had to yell at the guy so that he would let Cassandra off, and that we could take a taxi and go to the city center to try to find an accommodation at 2 a.m.
And so we found this hotel, which is honestly kind of shit for the price we pay.
4-star, by the way.
4 stars.
But we needed a place to stay. But we're gonna go to sleep because
Breakfast at 8 a.m.
for the price we paid for this hotel, we better get breakfast.
We finally made it to our apartment here in Da Nang. The best part of it is the bed is finally comfortable. And we were promised some ocean view, but instead we got this. But if we actually go out, we can see a little bit of the ocean right there. Now, would I do this again? Probably yes. Would I do it again with that company? Absolutely not. I still believe that this is the absolute best value for money you can get. You get to spend one night in the bus, then you can save because the bus is cheaper than the flight. There is just no way this isn't an option I'm considering next time. Now, what I might consider next time is to actually buy some proper ticket from a proper company that doesn't do shit like these. And good about bus, the thing is, we still landed in Da Nang. It's still gorgeous. I am absolutely loving this city, and life goes on.